Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adam, a Client Service Officer of the GESOPS Secretariat, and you are welcome to another edition of today's meeting. So today we'll be talking about the ongoing data collection and the member engagement. From the last, or before we started, my colleague Ohenewa spoke about some of the activities that will be GESOPS will be embarking on this year. And some of the activities she mentioned was the data collection exercise and the member engagement. And this is what I will be talking about today. So GESOPS, it's very important that once you are a member, you would nominate your beneficiaries so that when you are no more, your beneficiaries can have access to your funds. And most of the time, members who do not nominate beneficiaries, once the families come for their deceased, it becomes a problem because members do not or find it difficult nominating their beneficiaries. So the board thought it was to bring about or roll out a data collection exercise where agents would be going, or GESOPS accredited agents will be going around the various districts to take the beneficiaries of members. And then we are done with Zone 1, Zone 2, and 3. And we are currently in Zone 4. And the regions in Zone 4 is the Bono East and then the Northeast regions of Ghana. And it has started effect. The data collection has started effect, and it's from the 10th of February to the 10th of April 2025. Again, the Zone 4, the regions in the Zone 4, the Bono East and then the Northeast region of Ghana. It has started and it commenced on the 10th of February and it's going to end on the 10th of April 2025. So with the agents who will be coming around the various institutions or schools to take this information, the first thing you have to look out for is their GESOPS ID cards. They have an ID card that you would have to look out for once they come to take your beneficiaries. You also have to look for, they come with a branded GESOPS bag as well. And then you as a member or you as the individual providing your information, you have to come a hard copy. Again, you as the member are about to provide your information or your beneficiaries to the data collection agent. You need to come with your Ghana card. The only form of identification is your Ghana card. They don't take a soft copy of it either on your phone or taking a picture of it somewhere. No, a physical copy of your Ghana card, and then list your beneficiaries, the individuals that in case you are no more have access to Tier 2 funds. You list them, the percentages that you want each beneficiary to get, and it should all sum up to 100%. The names of the beneficiaries and the percentage you would want them to have in case you are no more, and it should all sum up to 100%. You should also include their dates of birth as well. So the beneficiaries, their date of birth, as well as the percentages all the beneficiaries will have. So once you provide this information
to the data collection agent,
agent,
he or she
he
will ask
will
you
ask you your staff ID number,
and all the
and all
information we
information
have
we have
of you will appear. And that information or your staff ID number will be inputted on the GESOPS tablet. Every information about you, the member, will appear. The data collection agent would mention out the name to you. You confirm that yes, indeed, you are the individual. And then you can also mention out your beneficiaries to the data collection agent. Once that information has been inputted into put into the tablet, a message will be sent to you or a link as well. So you would have to tap on the link and every information you provided to the data collection agent will appear. Your name, your date of birth, the beneficiaries you nominated, the signature you signed on the tablet, as well as the picture he or she is going to take you once you provide that information. If you see any disparity in the information, you kindly contact the GESOPS Secretariat and then we would make sure that that is done. You can as well inform the data collection agent. He or she will get in contact with the GESOPS Secretariat and then information that you want updated will be done on your behalf. If you experience any challenge as your telephone number, maybe your telephone number, you could not find your telephone number on the link that was sent to you, or your email address, you can call this number and the update will be done on your behalf. And the number is 050 15 16 974. The telephone number again is 050 15 16 974. If you want your telephone number or your email address updated. But if there's any challenge, maybe your date of birth that you provided for your beneficiaries is wrong, you can call the GESOPS Secretariat or get in contact with the data collection agent and then the update will be done for you. Once the update is done, again, a link will be sent for you to see. You tap on the link and then you're going to see the update done on your behalf. So again, the data collection exercise has commenced and it's in the Bono East and the Northeast region. The Bono East and the Northeast region. It has started and it started on the 10th of February and it's going to end on the 10th of April 2025. The data collection agents will come. You look out for their ID card because each and every data collection agent has been given an ID card that shows that yes, indeed, he represents GESOPS or she represents GESOPS. Once that is confirmed, he or she would provide you with maybe a paper for you to input your beneficiaries, and then you should come along with your Ghana card, a physical copy, not a soft copy, a physical copy of your Ghana card. You would mention out your beneficiaries to the data collection agent. He or she will take that, you sign on the tablet, and then the data collection agent will take a picture of you, the member. Once that is synced into the system, a link will be sent to you. You click on that and then you double check the information that was inputted by the data collection agent. If there is any disparity or there is any information that is wrong or that has been wrongly inputted on the tablet, you draw the data collection agent's attention And then he or she will get in contact with GESOPS, the secretariat, and then we'll look at it and then make the changes. If not, you can also contact the GESOPS secretariat directly, and then the update will be done on your behalf. So we move on to the member engagement exercise that is about to commence. And it's going to commence in the Northeast, the Northern, and in the Savannah regions. The member engagement this year is going to be in the Northeast, the Northern, and the Savannah regions of Ghana. And it's going to start from the 25th of February to the 11th of March 2025. Again, the member engagement is going to commence on the 25th of February and is going to end on the 11th of March 2025. So it's very important that members know where their Tier 2 funds are going to, so that once they go on retirement, they will know which office to go to start the claim process. And so the board thought it wise that we go out and then sensitize members. And then members will get to understand what their Tier 2 entails, where their funds are going to, which office they can contact, and how they can present their information or their documents to have access to their funds when they go on retirement. And if it's for beneficiaries, the offices that the beneficiaries can go to access their funds. And so this sensitization process, or this member engagement process in the Northern, Northeast, and the Savannah regions of Ghana will again commence on the 25th of February to the 11th of March 2025. So we are visiting all the districts in these regions. All of the districts in these regions. So we are a group, or there's a group of 3. And then for the Northern region, the districts that would be visited, and then Northeast is the Mampu Muaduri district, the Zabzugu district, and the Tatale district. And this is going to be on the 25th of February 2025. So for February 25th, 2025, the districts that are going to be visited is the Mampu Muaduri district, the Zabzugu district, and the Tatale district. They are all going to be done at the same time. 3 different teams will be in all these districts to sensitize members as to what goes into their Tier 2. Once the agents, or once the moderators come in, any questions you have, you can as well let them be aware of all those questions, and then all those questions will be duly addressed. On the 26th of February, the districts that are going to be visited are the West Mamputi district, the Yendi municipal, and then the Mion district. On the 26th of February 2025, the districts that are going to be visited again is the West Mampusi, Yendi municipal, and the Mion district. Please note that participants duly appointed by the directors are the ones who are going to be in attendance. We have individuals who the directors have appointed to come for this particular sensitization, so that once they are done, they can be able to train the various teachers in the various districts. So if you are appointed, or your director has appointed you to come and then listen to the presentations that we have. You kindly come, you get to understand all what it entails in your tier 2, so that once you leave, you can also train your other members so that they can understand where their tier 2 is going to, and then how they can get access to us. You can reach us, or they can also reach us if they have any questions or they have any suggestions, and then we are going to make sure that we address all those concerns. So on the 26th again of February is the West Mamprisi, the Yendi Municipal, and the Mion District. On the 27th of February is going to be the East Mamprisi, the Nanumba North, and the Nanumba South. And on the 28th is the Bankrugu Nakmanduri District, the Karaga, and the Gushegu District. On the 3rd of March 2025 is going to be the Unyonyo Naswan District, the Saboba District, and the Sagnarigu Municipal. So on the 3rd of March 2025, the district that is going to be visited is the Unyonyo Naswan District, the Saboba, and then the Sagnarigu Municipal. And then on the 4th of March 2025, the Shariponi District, the Tamale Metro, and the Kpandai District are going to be visited for this sensitization process. On the 5th of March 2025 is the Kumbugu District, the Savlugu District, and then Nanton District. Again, on the 5th of March is going to be the Kumbugu District, the Savlugu District, and then the Nanton District. Then we move on to the 7th of March 2025. The districts that are going to be visited are the Northeast Gonja District, the North Gonja District, as well as the Toulon District. Again, on the 7th of March is the Northeast Gonja, the North Gonja, and then the Toulon District. And then on the 10th of March is the East Gonja District, the West Gonja District, and the Central Gonja District. And on the 11th of March, that will be the last day for the sensitization process, is going to be the Saula Tuna or Kauba District, and then the Boli District. The last day for the sensitization or the member engagement process is going to be on the 11th of March, and it's going to be the Saula Tuna District and then the Boli District. So please note again that it's 120 members, and then that 120 members are going to be members who are going to be appointed by the director for them to come for the sensitization or the member engagement. So what they are going to do is they are going to understand what they are tier 2 or what goes into their tier 2, so as to be able to train their fellow teachers once they go to their various schools. If there's any suggestions or any questions, once these teachers or once participants are in, they can ask all the questions that they have. They'll be duly addressed. And then once they also go to their respective schools, and then their various teachers have any concerns as well, they can also take those concerns, get to us, or even let the various teachers get in contact with us, and all those concerns will be addressed. if any member wants any physical office to go to, they can visit the administrator, that is Glyco Pension, at any Glyco Pension office close by. If maybe they want their statement printed out for them, or they want to make any inquiry as to what goes into their Tier 2, they can also do so once they get in contact with the Glyco Pension office, or they can also reach the GESOPS Secretariat, and any information they would want, we are going to make sure that all these concerns are addressed. So again, the data collection exercise would commence, or has already commenced, and then it commenced on February 10th, and is going to end on April 10th, 2025. And it's in the Bono East and the Northeast regions of Ghana. And then with the member engagement, it's going to commence from the 25th of February to the 11th of March 2025. And the regions visited, or the regions that the GESOPS officials are going to visit, are the Northern East regions, the Northern region, and then the Savannah regions of Ghana. If you have any questions, you can as well type that in the comment section. We are going to read out your questions, and we are going to make sure that all your questions are duly addressed. Thank you very much for today's watch, and we would kindly join you again on another edition of GESOPS Live. My name again is Akakbo Victor Edem, a Client Service Officer of the GESOPS Secretariat, and it has been a pleasure giving you all this information, and we hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you very much.